All right, man. Apparently, Jim Harbaugh spoke on Michigan's quarterback situation today. Um, so, yeah, he speaks on Michigan quarterback situation, and I was just listening to 90 on the ticket. Now he making news for his stand on abortion. So, and you hear Mike Valenti kind of try to be kind of partial. We don't already, man. You can already tell. People talk about he talking about. Well, I don't know how you can get rid of them. Paraphrasing, how you can get rid of how you can get rid of you know uh Cade cut McNamara. He played so well and he took us so far and all this type of stuff. And I'm just like, yeah, all right, man. We all know who should have been starting quarterback, and McNamara had a great year yesterday. But it's kind of some bad splashback. If I'm JJ McCarthy and I don't play this year and I don't start this year, especially if McNamara just not better than me. If I don't start this year, then I'm gone. I'm gone right away. I'm instantly transferring. And that you know how many quarterbacks that'll be? Brandon Peters. Uh what's the brother name that went to Tennessee, even though ain't none of them panning out? Brandon Peters. Um the brother with the big arm from Florida, went to Olympia High School in Florida. I'm remembering all the facts about him. Um He ain't paying out. Brandon Peters ain't paying out. There's a lot of top talented quarterbacks that ain't paying out, and Jim Harbaugh gonna get the reputation for not being able to develop top quarterbacks. And what's so disheartening about the lack of elite quarterback talent that Michigan had over since Harbaugh's tenure? He always dipping in the transfer pool for Shea Patterson. I mean, also he lost McCaffrey. Yeah, McCaffrey's son. And ain't none of them went nowhere else and did nothing else. So, I mean, that's also an argument for him. But let's get to it. To say Jim Harbaugh explains Michigan's plan to utilize Cade McNamara and J.J. McCarthy at quarterback. With just over 1 month before the regular season begins, Michigan head coach Jim Harbaugh is pleased with quarterbacks Cade McNamara and J.J. McCarthy. Last season, McNamara and McCarthy saw significant playing time throughout the season. Ultimately, McNamara played 14 games for the Wolverines, while McCarthy appeared in 11. Both quarterbacks were utilized throughout the season. Harbaugh was asked at the big media day about his plans to use both quarterbacks in 2022. I think maybe Big Ten. Harbaugh recognized how talented each quarterback was, and he set the parameters for how the starting quarterbacks would be determined. Harbaugh outlined how he would choose the winner of the quarterback competition. The best player is going to play, Harbaugh said. He made an argument for how difficult it would be for McCarthy to beat out McNamara for the job, but he also recognized McCarthy was going to make it difficult for McNamara to win the job. He says, quote, Cade McNamara is going to be really tough to beat out for the starting job. Harbaugh said, J.J. McCarthy is going to be really tough to beat out for the starting quarterback job. It says, Michigan's two quarterbacks who can lead the offense for an entire season and would be a grueling battle heading into the fall camp. Even with a starter, Michigan could implement a dual quarterback system again. After all, it's a system that worked out well for 2021. He said both have phenomenal seasons. JJ is a true freshman year. Cade junior year said Harbaugh both played outstanding winning football every time they went out there. He said the really cool stat on Cade McNamara is over 50% of his drives ended in points. I don't exactly I don't know exactly what that number is for JJ, but it seems like every time he get in there, he led the drive and it ended in points as well. So I mean it's easy, bro. JJ McCarthy should start, but Harbaugh he always favors veteran quarterbacks. And you can't blame him because McNamara was not going to lose you the game. In the one game that he wasn't going, that he came out and he was going to win it. He had a big game versus Michigan. That's the one time he played like a stud. He lost it. He lost it. So I mean, but everybody looked at Michigan last year, man. They looked like fool's gold all year offensively, even defensively. I knew I knew Georgia was going to beat them, and I made a video. And like I said, I like to be honest and open with a lot of my subscribers and viewers. If you choose to subscribe or not, but I don't know, like if you did subscribe, but I like to be transparent and keep it a humbug. You know, but we already know. This should be McCarthy's job. It should be his job. Now he got to go out there and earn it. We can't give it to him. We can't give it to him. He got to go out there and earn it for sure. But he the more talented quarterback. You need to stud that quarterback. You especially at college, you really can't have no bus driver unless you like Alabama. Or like Georgia last year. You building them type of powerhouses. That's the only way. That's the only way. If everything out there is if everything out there, you know, is perfect around them, then yeah. But Michigan ain't that type of school. Especially because of the education, the gaps in education and all that type of stuff. They not that type of school. So you need an elite quarterback. The one position usually when they usually I can get in almost any school is the quarterback position. So they need to stud that quarterback if they're gonna beat Georgia, they're gonna beat Alabama, compete. Because you can't compete depth for depth. You can't compete scholarship for scholarship because especially Alabama, their academic standards are nowhere near Michigan's. And then they say Michigan also don't offer online classes or something like that. So, they say that's another reason why Ohio State, what I'm saying, you know, they say got a better at recruiting, better talent, you know. So, so that's crazy. But you all know it should be McNamara. He got too much talent. He gonna make some mistakes out there. But it is what it is. But you can't get mad last year. McNamara got us there, and that was good enough. But Georgia was just on a different level. You know, Georgia was just on a different level. We got a taste. But McCarthy is, he got the talent. You know, but he got the talent to take us to another level. Because Harbaugh, recruiting is limited because his recruitment is limited because of the academic standards at Michigan, and I guess the online classes and maybe some other things that I don't know right now. But they, the one thing that makes up for all that, you've seen that with teams that beats Alabama over the years outside of Georgia, like Johnny Manziel. You need an elite quarterback. You need an elite quarterback in this to college football playoff level to compete. You do. You need an elite quarterback. So, and Michigan don't have one. Well, now the McNamara. Now also, that may not mean a whole. That might mean a whole bunch of nothing, because JJ McCarthy might go over there and turn the ball over 10,000 times. He could be a gunslinger, but he could be losing games. So I just think if you going for it, which you can't really disrespect McNamara neither his senior year, but if you going for it, bro, you only gonna get this. You only really gonna break through with McCarthy because his elite talent. But if I'm McCarthy and I don't get the job, I'm probably transferring. I'm out of there, especially if I know I'm better than McNamara. Now McNamara beat me out, then I got 2 more years left. You know what I'm saying? If I have a big junior year, then in the NFL, I'm gonna go number one, or I'm gonna go in a really really hot pick. But where it get all bad for that if he really beat out, Cade McNamara, and they don't give him the job, then that's gonna set the tone throughout the whole team. That's gonna set the tone for the whole team. That's what's gonna set the tone for the whole team. And a lot of people, a lot of people on the team not gonna respect that. And also Harbaugh gonna get this reputation. He gonna get a reputation for he gonna get a reputation for being a young quarterback killer. Even though them quarterbacks, McCaffrey, I forget the brother, Joe Milton. Excuse me, I got his name right, Joe Milton. Um, and a lot of them other, and some of them other guys ain't do nothing when they left Michigan. But then again, maybe Michigan messed them up. Before they, if they would have went to a different program, they would have been okay. But Jim Harbaugh, that's probably the biggest disappointment outside the wins and losses. Jim Harbaugh, has yet to be able to get that elite quarterback. So that hurt. But in my opinion, it just really ain't no competition. They said McCarthy was on his heels last year. They made a case that McCarthy beat him. There was a couple of things that leaked out there. That leaked out last offseason that McCarthy just got elite talent. Our talent, just something that McNamara ain't got. But I don't think Michigan gonna win a championship. With a bus driver. I'm sorry, they need elite talent. It's gonna take chances. Chances chances make champions, as Doughboy Cash Out would say. And that's what it's gonna take for Michigan. But if McCarthy don't work out, don't pan out in college, regardless if he starts or he goes somewhere else, if he don't pan out at Michigan, it's gonna be crazy, bro. I don't think they're gonna be able to recover, bro. Harbaugh, I mean, nobody gonna want to come there, so they go out to get recruits that nobody else want and develop quarterbacks like that. As far as quarterbacks, it's why I'm going somewhere, and I know my career going down the shitter. So I mean, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. But yeah, it got to be McCarthy. To me, it's McCarthy. But if McCarthy, truly lose to Cade McNamara, you got to get, if Cade McNamara win it and it's noticeable, you can't even get mad. You can't get mad. Even if you McCarthy, you can't get mad. Even if you McCarthy, you can't get mad. Even with McCarthy, but if he really beat McCarthy and they give it to McNamara, you understand he's a senior and all that, but I don't think a lot of people are gonna respect it. And that's my opinion. So now them teams don't respect it, but we'll see. But the platoon system or the rotating quarterbacks in over and over again, bro. I mean, it is what it is, bro. Lloyd Carr was subpar, and Bo Schemblager, I don't think he ever won a national championship either. Michigan just got they just got a built-in tradition where people gonna spend money for a solid product. Can't say mediocre because they've done some really good things. Even with Brady Hope, they won the Sugar Bowl, I believe it was. So it is what it is. But I just think if you're gonna go to that next level, it has to be McCarthy. And I could be wrong, but if McCarthy don't pan out at Michigan either way, especially if he goes somewhere else and pan out, Jim Harbaugh, man, he ain't gonna get too many top recruit quarterbacks. But I mean, it's gonna be a wrap on that. It's gonna be a wrap on that because he killing quarterback careers. That's what it looked like. They may be like they may not have been no good, but then again, if Harbaugh wants you, that means you trashed them because they wasn't no good when they got there. So, even he the problem regardless. Not developing them or just picking trash quarterbacks. So however you cut the cake, he the problem. So it is what it is. It is what it is, man. But let me know what you girls and guys think. Check our college sports playlist out, man. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel, the subscribe button, it's the bell icon button. Hit on the notification, increase your chance, get notifications. We go live and drop a video. Financially, you want to support the channel, Cash App, $ CJ Good 313, Venmo CJ Good 313, PayPal link in the description. Hit my link tree, find me on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, Spotify, Anchor, Cash App, Venmo, PayPal. Appreciate the love and support for the channels. Thumbs up the video, share the video, subscribe to the channel. The subscribe button is the bell icon button. Hit all notifications. Appreciate the notifications. Go live drop video. Let me know what you girls guys think in the comment section. Peace.